Every great story has a beginning, a journey filled with passion and a vision for change. Let's take a look at the incredible journey of Nalafem so far. It all started in October 2020 with the organization of 5 regional barazas consultations. These consultations paved the way for the co-creation of the Africa Young Women Beijing Plus 25 Manifesto. In November 2020, during the high-level intergenerational dialogue, the manifesto was officially presented to the UN Women and the African Union.
Africa Young Women Beijing Plus 25 Manifesto. And with this submission, I submit the voices, the aspiration, and the hopes and the demands of young women on our beloved continent. And we share now the responsibility and accountability across generations to make sure these demands of Generation Equality Forum are taken into account and acted on.
Over the following months, Nalafem tirelessly worked to gather support. They collected over 10,000 signatures from over 105 countries, both online and offline. Nala Feminist Collective is a Pan-African group of women politicians and activists with a mission to bridge the gap between policy and implementation, intergovernmental and grassroots spaces, as well as generational gap. Their efforts bore fruit when 8 out of the 10 demands of the Beijing Plus 25 Manifesto were adopted into the UN Action Coalition's Women, Peace and Security and Humanitarian Action Compact from April to June 2021.
شغل حرية كرامة وطنية. Jobs, freedom, dignity. It has always been a revolution for economic justice led by women and young people.
On July 1st, 2021, Nalafem was officially launched at the Generation Equality Forum in Paris, France. Since then, Nalafem has been leading the way, organizing 6 intergenerational dialogues for accountability in August 2021 and embarking on advocacy missions to several countries. In July 2022, the inaugural Nalafem Summit and Awards took place in Abuja, Nigeria, under the theme, I Am Nala. This landmark event brought together advocates, policymakers, and activists united in the fight against gender-based violence and for gender justice. During the summit, Nalafem also launched their book titled I Am Nala, which shares empowering stories and advocates for the Sustainable Development Goals, the demands of the Beijing Plus 25 Manifesto, and African Union Agenda 2063. With the launch of the Nalafem 5-year strategy spanning from 2023 to 2027, Nalafem is committed to advocating for accountability, investing in the socio-economic power of African women and girls, and elevating young African women into politics. To make a difference, Nalafem has devised flagship projects such as the Nalafem Academy, Nalafem Index, Multi-Generational Dialogues for Accountability, Nalafem Fund, and the annual Nalafem Summit. Through these initiatives, Nalafem aims to impact the lives of 1 million women and girls by 2027, nurturing an ecosystem for feminist transformation and amplifying the voices of African women and girls through various mediums, including activism and digital creatives. Also, in November 2022, Nalafem made its mark at COP27 in Egypt. They organized roundtables, supported African climate activists, and led a delegation of 8 young women to the conference. These dedicated activists raised their voices for climate action, advocating for a sustainable future. Alongside these impactful initiatives, Nalafem launched an inspiring podcast series. The I Am Nala podcast amplifies the voices and stories of African women and girls, shedding light on their challenges, triumphs, and aspirations. Nalafem's journey has been marked by collaborations and partnerships with organizations and individuals committed to women's rights and gender equality. We extend our utmost gratitude to our partners for their support. But the journey is far from over. Nalafem invites you to join the cause, to be part of this great vision and mission to liberate the African woman and girl. Together, we are all Nala.